Hello, it's Mio and welcome to this little drawing video where I'll be redrawing a watercolor painting that I did back in 2018. So I was kind of just scrolling through my Instagram trying to find something that I wanted to redraw because I haven't been feeling all that creative lately, and then I came across all my old, a little bit gory watercolor painting that I used to make in class most of the time. I actually found a lot of different ones that I wanted to redraw, and I might make some more videos of redrawings from this time because I really liked this old style that I had. It's a lot more anime-esque and simplified than maybe my style is nowadays. I also felt quite inspired by the color palette that I used to use all the time. Back when I made these watercolor paintings, I gave everyone these blue-ish school uniforms, and then they got brown hair, green eyes, and then some blood, so red. There's not really much that I want to change in this redrawing, except that I did want to make her a bit more menacing than she was in the original. So to do that, I tried to make her eyes a little bit more creepy with a white highlight in the middle, and then I also gave her more prominent teeth, which are sharp like in the original, but you can see them more clearly, and I make like the lines between the teeth, which I always feel like freaks people out a little bit more. Otherwise, I wanted to keep the pose that she's in and all the other details as close to the original as possible. I gave her a little bit different piercings because I wanted her to have a little bit extra, and I also changed her hair a little bit because I didn't really like how the original looked. It didn't really make sense. She's supposed to have her hair in a ponytail, but you can't really see the ponytail, so it just looks kind of weird. So I wanted you to kind of see where her hair is going, and for things to just kind of make a little bit more sense in general. Right here, I start drawing in the peace sign that she's making with her hand. And I think this is a really important part of the drawing because before I added it in, it just felt really empty and like something was missing. I missed that kind of cheekiness that she has with this little peace sign of like, hey, take a picture of me, I just got stabbed, you know? So the hand is just really important to the piece and makes it all tied together and gives it a little bit of a story, a little bit of a narrative. Here I start on the coloring, which was very fun, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I usually do because I have started doing this thing where I start shading the face before I color it in. And I usually do that, but then I put line art on top of that to fix it, but here I didn't really feel like doing line art, so I just kept the original sketch, so I feel like it looks a little bit muddy and a little bit like not as bright and lively as it could have been if I just didn't have that underpainting done. As much as I like the simplistic style that the original has, I just cannot keep myself from adding a whole bunch of highlight and shadows, so in the end it didn't look as maybe stylized as I wanted to in the beginning. But I'm still quite happy with the look of it. Here I start shading in the hair, which was quite fun, although I'm not that happy with the way I did the highlights. And here I'm shading in the uniform real quick before I start on the best part, which is the blood. Drawing this part is very therapeutic to me, especially because I get to just smudge it everywhere and it's a really messy process, which I enjoy. And after I added that, I just fixed up a few little details, like making the corner of the eyes darker and a few other parts. And that's pretty much it. Here is the finished piece. And here you can see the 2018 version, which is the original, compared to my new version. And I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. If you like the original watercolor painting that I made and want to see more like it, I actually have a video where I go through all my old gory watercolor paintings that I'll have on screen right here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye!